If you love Baltimore sports, you'll love WNST.net.
Hey, how you doing, everybody? I'd like to welcome you into the program. Thanks to Hooters for having us out here. I want to thank my family, first and foremost, for supporting me, all my friends. I truly wouldn't have made it to this round without you guys. First, I want to start off by saying the Orioles were 6-2 winners today. If you were at work and you missed the game, Chris Tillman with a pretty good outing, only giving up 2 runs. But the Orioles have really been struggling as of late, and there's a lot of reasons for that. I don't think that the first part of the season where we were doing so well was because our team is good. Because if you look at this team, it's just, there are so many holes. There's the corner infield positions are lackluster to be fair, and there are just a lot of holes. But the biggest disappointment, I think, for the Orioles this year has been Adam Jones to me. Adam Jones had a very good first part of the year until he signed an $80 million contract. And that's the big issue I take with Adam Jones. I mean, if you follow me on Twitter, you know that I'm not a big Adam Jones fan. But ever since that contract, before his contract, he signed his contract, he was batting over 300 with around 650 slugging percentage and over like 420-ish on base percentage. Since his contract, he's been down to about the 270 mark, if not lower than that, as far as batting average. His slugging percentage has dropped tremendously. His on-base percentage is down around the 300 mark. And this is a guy, we're paying him $80 million to put up these kind of numbers. These aren't $80 million numbers. And I just think that he's kind of coasting. And that's really sad because Adam Jones, he's a lot of talk. I mean, if you follow him on Twitter, he's always like, hey, we gotta do better. We gotta go out there and win this next one. But then when he goes out on the field, it's a ground ball to the infield. I'm not gonna run it out. Oh, it's a fly ball in the gap. Maybe I'll jog to get this one. And it's really disappointing to watch. But so I think as Adam Jones goes, the team goes. If Adam Jones starts to play again, starts to play hard every day, and not take plays off, and not swing for the fences every at bat, I think the team will get better. I don't think that the Orioles should go out and trade for a Zach Greinke or trade for a Ryan Dempster, because quite frankly, this is not their year. I mean, you look at this team; they're just not a good team. And one player, one Zach Greinke, one pitcher is not going to do the trick. They're just. You look at third base. Wilson Bettany is, quite frankly, an awful fielder, and he just doesn't look like he wants to be out there. You look at first base. Mark Reynolds is not a good first baseman. He's played all right. I think along with this team, he's doing it by smoking mirrors. The left field position, Chris Davis is not a left fielder. Steve Tollison, who they just sent down, but he was playing out there, he's not a left fielder. Second base, Brian Roberts is injured. Andino's injured. You got Quintanilla out there, who, quite frankly, I don't think anyone in Baltimore knew who Quintanilla was before we got him. And even Matt Wieters. Matt Wieters is in a downslope at this point. I think I think it's more fatigue for Matt Wieters, but he's down to about a 250 batting average, and there's just too many holes in this team for a fan to rationally think that this is the Orioles' year, because it's just not. I'm sorry to burst anyone's bubble, but I just want to bring reality into this, and it's just not their year. So I'd like to thank Nestor for this opportunity. I'd like to thank my family and friends. Good luck to everybody in the competition. You're listening to WNST. I'm John Sears. Thank you very much.
Give it up for John. Nice work.
If you love Baltimore sports, you'll love WNST.net.